Welcome to Theme Park Action, here on YouTube. This video was produced with fair use. Good morning, everyone. We are happy that you are here. We had so much fun with our show here. We hope that you like it too. We caught up with Adam and a couple of grifters later on in today's show. We liked Adam's show. He toured around with his family, checking out some of the hottest tourist attractions. Woo Man is in his glory, as he didn't have to do any research at all. We will skim through the different spots he visited, and we urge you to visit Adam's channel if you want further information. We have taken his nearly 1-hour show and condensed it down to around 7 minutes, give or take 5 minutes. We just plated our fish and chips for lunch, grab the malt vinegar, and enjoy the show.
Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Thursday, February 13th, 2025. It's a little dreary, a little rainy here in Ecuador. Going to be venturing out of Cuenca and going to a couple, maybe even 3 different towns on the outskirts of this area. Going to be taking a van, going to have a group, my mom, her brother, my uncle, my aunt, a guide, a driver. They're going to show us some things, inviting you to join me. It's good to have you here. Shall you?
Okay, Adam, we are so excited. Let's go already?
All right, we spent about an hour in the car, hour commute up into the mountains, away from Cuenca. My uncle was telling me about this place. This is a very famous guitar maker right up here in the mountains. It's down from generation to generation.
The dog seemed upset, so Adam looks at many guitars. But on this day, none were being manufactured. Very cool, Adam. What next?
We drove it by about another half hour. We're in the town of Sigsig, S-I-G. And I believe now we're going to be going to a hat shop. See a hat maker. Located in this building here. This is the shop that sells the hats they make. Got myself a decent hat about a week ago. Been wearing it pretty much every day.
The hat shop was also cool, but he already has a new hat, so he didn't need another. I think if it were me, I would have bought a hat there. Very cool. Whatever happened to the Belize hat? Is it still floating around in the ocean somewhere? What next, Adam?
From Buff. Drove for like another, I don't know, half hour from where we just were. We've arrived at another little town here in a square. Got a cathedral over here, a church building, if you will. And we're gonna explore this little town. The name of it, I'm gonna probably have trouble pronouncing this, Chordilig. Yeah, I love these cute little towns, especially with the town squares. And evidently this is a very jewelry heavy town. Lot of jewelry, more jewelry shops here than there are in other areas.
Soy la segunda generación de la familia que conoce esta técnica y enseñamos en el pueblo a trabajar esto 90 años atrás, más o menos.
So his name is Flavio. He is the second generation from the family who started doing this technique of the filigrama. They used to say filigrama. That's the technique that I show you in the morning.
Right.
It's been 90 years, maybe?
90
years doing it.
Wow.
Between him and his father,
The family, yes.
Compramos la plata en barras que tienen.
Got myself another lollipop. I've been on a lollipop kick. I just finished my coffee. Now I'm gonna eat a lollipop. Classic car alert over here. Look at this thing. I like this. What is this? Speaking of green, we're gonna go to some green houses. Right down there. right here at the orchid place. It smells good in here.
In his show today, he hit all of the bases, from classic cars to lollipops. Thanks to Adam's uncle for organizing the tour and doing all of the research needed to make an enjoyable day for us all. What did Adam do? Nothing. Things get real spicy now. Let's move on. Oh, look, there is Chris from Attractions Rude. Let's see what she is up to today. It appears as though she is grifting some strange game while she is on Disneyland property. She calls it tipping, we call it extreme grifting. How it works from what we can gather, she takes requests and the viewer will pay her $15. Then she has a mute mode where you can pay $5 for her not to speak. She will only speak again when she is paid $6. You can see that this would add up to hundreds of potential dollars. The sky has no limit. This is against Disneyland policy to beg for money while on Disneyland property, all for personal gain. This is something she could do elsewhere, but not at Disneyland. We are just reporting what is going on at Disneyland. If GER actions bother you, then send an email to guest services at Disneyland. Let them know how you feel about this. Poor Disneyland is being used again. Chris never mentions one word about Disneyland. Viewers are expected to send her money. We have no idea why Chris even goes to Disneyland. This has to stop now. Disneyland, are you watching?
Okay, so today, I think this is my first time ever doing this, and depending on how the weather goes, this is going to be a little risky, but I've decided to do sights and sounds today for rainy Disney sights and sounds. So that means that I think we'll start in 5 minutes at 8:30. You as the chat get to pick our locations today. So roughly every 15 minutes I will switch locations, and if there's any place that you want to see in the park, you just let me know. If you want to be sort of front of the line picking, I have a tipping menu today, and it's only on Sights and Sounds days that we do this tipping menu, but I believe it's, it's, I haven't done this in so long. If you want to pick the next location, it's 15. If you want to mute me so that you can just hear Disneyland unintruded by my voice, uninterrupted by my voice, that's a $5 tip, and then $6 to unmute me, and I will be muted as long as I'm not unmuted.
We feel that this is so horrible to treat Disneyland with such greedy disrespect. Let us know in the comments what you think about this. Disneyland, are you watching this? Oh look, it's Poopy. We found him dancing around Disneyland today, grifting as usual. He asks for money in one form or another many times per hour. He bitched and complained all day that it was raining, so we ask why did he even go to Disneyland? Maybe he was prompting more super chats to make his viewers feel so sorry for him? What's up, Poop Man?
Well, too bad Mickey's Fun Wheel's not running the Pixar Pal Around. I was gonna ride that.
What the hell, Poopy? You have never been on the Mickey Pal Around, swinging gondolas ever. So are you lying again? Send Poopy money, you get back bullshit, yikes.
And reminder everybody, we're handling cameras, umbrellas, wet ground, and crowds. So please be patient in the chat.
You chose to go to Disneyland. You did not have to go on such a rainy day. You want likes, subscribers, and member money. This is your job. You are making money at Disneyland. There are no crowds, you wear the proper shoes, and just do your job. Why is it so difficult?
We did put up a new video on the Popsy page, you guys. So all the Popsies, you have access to that. Click the membership tab. And I'm going to call that video rare. Because it's things you don't normally see at Disneyland.
Let's talk about this rare thing. The Dapper Dans are not rare, and the Dapper Dans performing in shops on Main Street is hardly rare. We have hundreds of hours of video showing the Dapper Dans singing inside of every shop on Main Street at one time or another. Poopy, who does not ask for money, is asking for new members. That is money for you, Poop Man.
If the crowds were always like this, Disneyland wouldn't be open, but it'd be a nice thought, right?
You said at the beginning of your show today that you would not be able to chat with your viewers because Disneyland was so crowded today. Now you say there are no crowds? So what part of it all was a lie? Or is it all a lie? We are so confused. Send you money for what? We enjoy following Adam's adventures. Do subscribe to him. We have for many years. Our two Disneyland grifters were in fine form today. Do let Disneyland know if they have upset you. Disneyland, are you watching this? Thank you for watching, everyone. What a fun show today. This video was produced with fair use. We look forward to hook up to explore all of the new adventures together. See you tomorrow. We can't wait. Cheers.